your people. So I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I want to start doing some videos breaking down and dissecting the truth within the Bible. Now, this is not going to be for people that believe that there was a man called Jesus that lived in Palestine and was crucified on a cross and died for our sins. These videos will be for people that are searching for truth and that already have an understanding that the truth lies within, and that the Bible is a code book, a spiritual code book for those that know how to read it and can read between the lines and understand that it is both allegorical and metaphorical and based on movements of the sun, and that sun is not just in the cosmos but is within us as well. So the first topic I want to talk about is the biggest psyop and how they've used religion to make us worship outside of ourselves rather than worship ourselves and worship within. So they made this character called Jesus up. They told us he looks like this. They told us he died for our sins. And they told us that we should be grateful for this and that we should worship him every Sunday. Now, one of the main psyops with this is that they made this passive, perfect guy that didn't do any wrong and told us we should be like him. And this is part of how the Bible enslaves, making it impossible to attain this kind of perfection. When even if we take the Bible in a literal sense, we know that Jesus got angry when people used his temple to sell goods and as a market. And I love this picture of Jesus kicking some ass. Because the truth is, we are both light and dark, positive and negative, the yin and the yang. Now, if you look at this here, if you notice the negative, female, night, passive, moon, intuitive, cold, soft. And the yang, the positive, male, day, active, sun, logical, hot and hard. Now this is in all of us, both the male and the female, and we must balance, and this is what the yin yang is about. And this is why it is called the Holy Bible. The Holy Bible, because we must become whole. And as the great mystic and psychologist Carl Jung said, I would rather be whole than good. And obviously his great teaching is about the shadow and how we must integrate the shadow and understand the shadow to know thyself, to become balanced and thus to become whole. And this is why in the picture of Christ being crucified between two thieves, the good thief and the bad thief, the light thief and the dark thief, that Christ is looking towards the light, the good thief. Meaning the balance, the middle way, the acknowledge of the darkness, but look towards the light. So, getting back to the Jesus in the temple story, of course, this is an allegorical story. Nobody called Jesus walked into a temple, got furious and threw over tables, cracked his whip and got angry with the sellers. This is an allegorical story. This is metaphorical and esoteric wisdom. So let's look at what it really means. The truth is that we are the temple, and that the Spirit of God, the Spirit of Christ, is within us. So what Jesus is casting out of the temple is the ego, our lower desires, our lower consciousness, which is Satan. Which is why Jesus said, "Get behind me, Satan." Because if we let our ego, our lower desires, our carnal mind, our lower consciousness, Satan, control us, we end up with the kind of world we're living in today. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. Peace!